Hello and welcome. In this video guide we're going to look at how to modify a report and add sections to it. The report that we're going to use for this example is the one that we've already modified and is the report that we created in example 1. We called the report the Per Agent Outbound Calls report, and we can see that it's here in the Favourites section. So if I click on the report here to maximise it, you can see that when we run this report that the agent data that's displayed within the report table is shown all together within the same table here. Ideally, what I'd like to see is for each agent's outbound call data to be shown in their own distinct table or tab. To do this, we'll take a copy of this report so that I'm not editing the report directly. So I'm going to create a copy, and this will put the copy of the report into the edit screen at step 1. And as we've seen before in the previous example, this screen shows us the available data fields that we can drag into the report column area, and this will define the stats that are included within the report itself. We can also drag these data fields into the filters area, and we also have this report sections area down here, and this is the area that we're going to focus on in this video guide. Now I want to section the report based upon agent username, so all we need to do is expand the agent folder here in the data fields area and click on and drag the agent username field. Now we've already used the agent username field over here in the columns as we're showing this within the report itself, and we're also using it within the filters area. So I'm going to drag this and drop this into the report section area like this. Now the filters are fine as they are, and we don't need to make any changes to how they're set up, so we're going to click on step 3 and go directly to the report preview screen. From here we can now see that if we run this report, the data is now returned with details of each agent's outbound calls shown within separate tables per agent. If required though, you can alter the formatting of the sections and change the way in which the sections are displayed, and I'll take you through this next. If we go back to the top to the editing menu, we can now see that we have a sections menu heading here. And if I click on sections and then within the drop down box select the agent username, we can change the formatting for the report section. If we then go into the display type, we can change the section style. Currently, as you can see, it's set to single page, and this means that all the agents are shown on one sheet. Or we can set this as a multiple page section, like so. Now if we close this, we can see how this has changed the report. So we now get these page controls, and we can see that each agent is displayed on a separate page, and that by clicking on the control buttons here we can step backwards and forwards through the various pages. There's one other report section style that we can look at called a tab section. So if we change this to a tab section and click on close, we can now see that the agents that have been filtered on are displayed within their own tab within the report, and that by clicking on each of the tabs you can switch between the different agent stats that you want to view. So this is how I'm going to leave the report with this tab view, and I'm going to save this as a tabbed report, and to do this I need to go back to the report menu here and click on save. I'm going to change the title of the report to be tabbed per agent, and then we're going to go right to the end and remove the word copy before I click and activate the report. If we need to, we can also change the categories and subcategories where the report will reside within the report list, but for now I'm going to leave these where they were. I'm then going to click on Activate, and now I'm going to go and click on Favourites so that I can save a copy of this report within my Favourites section. And what you can see now is that regardless of which dashboard tab I'm currently viewing, the My Favourites section shows the tabbed agent report that I added, and any other reports that I tag as being a favourite. Now if you forget to add the report to the Favourites section, you can always access the report by clicking on the report list link at the top of the screen and manually locate the report within the available categories and subcategories. This concludes this video guide. Thank you for watching.